Please Stop podcast. Josh is going to intro us today.
Wisconsin is on fire.
Is that it? That's all you were going to say?
No, that's not all.
Oh.
Some ragamuffin fuck tried to light the fucking Tillamook factory on fire. They started turning everyone into Swiss cheese in the fucking parking lot.
Wait.
It's bad there. Tillamook needs to fucking chill. You need to call them the Cheese Rebellion of 2020. Things are getting out of hand. People are wearing masks.
Can I just stop this real quick? And I'm sorry to do this to you, but you know that Tillamook is Oregon, right?
I was waiting for you to say something.
Oh, I thought they were in Wisconsin. I thought that's what the whole thing was about. Everyone's like, the fucking flavors have changed, and then we're burning it down. Yeah. And they're like, Tillamook's like, oh, you want to fuck around and find out? We're turning all you motherfuckers into Swiss cheese in the streets. And then fucking CNN and the cops and the kids getting the water bottles from the police, and they're like, he's carrying the guns and blah, and all that shit broke out. But it was all based around like the uneasiness around Tillamook and like the fact that really the flavor have changed. The flavors have changed. And Tillamook is not true to, their roots, man. Like, they fucked up, and they need to be fucking, you need to speak truth to power. Like,
I should have went and got beer. I should have fucking went and got something to drink.
Yeah, I quit. The Tillamook factory is a magical place.
it's in Oregon, not in Wisconsin. I'm totally off.
Tillamook, Oregon.
I thought all cheese was made in Wisconsin.
That's why the blueberry flavor is Oregon blueberries.
Oh, well, I mean,
Or something.
I thought all cheese came from Wisconsin, like literally 100% of cheese.
You know Tillamook makes ice cream and
Yeah.
other dairy products.
No, I had no idea Tillamook makes ice cream. At least 30
Don't
pounds.
claim you love Tillamook so much and
least
not
30 pounds.
realize that it is not even 6 hours away from us.
That's crazy. I want to tour that place.
It's amazing. And no one got shot because of the Tillamook factory.
Dude,
it's because they decided there wasn't enough holes in the cheesehead hats for the Packers.
Right.
For fuck's sakes.
That's insensitive.
They're just
That's insensitive. Firing on all cylinders today.
Yeah, they're fucking really slugging along for skipping a week.
Dude, oh yeah.
It was a long fucking week.
Sorry about skipping a week. Dylan had to have an emergency surgery. But he's fine, as you can see.
Did I? What
Yeah.
happened last weekend?
Anyways, have you heard of WikiFeet?
Dude, what was last weekend? Why wasn't I here?
I don't know. You said you had to have surgery. You're like, I had a long week. I got to go in for surgery. It's an emergency.
Did I say that?
No, I'm making that up.
I was like, I definitely lied to you then.
we just skipped. You're like, wow, I'm pathological. Did you guys know about WikiFeet?
What?
Look at this website I found. It's right here. Look at my laptop. WikiFeet.
Like
No.
It's a website where you can look up famous people's feet.
You know you don't just accidentally stumble upon that, right?
I kind of did, but I kind of didn't.
So, like, is that the new thing? Like, you haven't made it in the entertainment business unless your feet are on a WikiFeet.
There's a gift shop.
I hate to be the guy that's bringing down the bid again, but I think one of the first internet websites ever made was probably a celebrity foot fetish website.
Dude.
Like, think about it.
WikiFeet water bottles, WikiFeet yoga gear, coffee mugs. I'm getting a WikiFeet mug.
Who would
Do they
wear
have
that?
masks? Do they have masks?
Ooh,
pretty sure I saw
they're
one.
fucking up. Did you see a mask?
Keep going. Right.
That's
No,
a mug.
I can't really see it from
The only way they could advertise any of that is it's a great conversation starter.
Who do you think's got the hottest feet? Videos?
Who's got the hottest
Blech.
feet?
I mean, I'm not into feet.
Then
is my
how
problem.
are you like? I could say there's probably girls with cute feet, but I'm not like
feet.
into like to the like. Are you looking for arches, Josh? Are you looking for flat?
I'm
long
kind of like
toes?
a mid-arch, like not too archy, not too flat. I mean, if you're flat, you got too much Neanderthal. If you're archy, you might be fucking like hybrid Anunnaki alien, like somewhere in the middle, like just regular human foot.
So you're not into feet, is what you're saying? 'Cause
No,
you
I
just-
do have a preference apparently, but
How
I'm
the
not
fuck
into
did you
feet.
find this?
I think I heard someone talking about it on a podcast, and they kind of grazed over it, and I was like, wait, what?
Grazed over. This is something we could do a whole hour on.
Right. So, but my problem is I don't recognize any of these celebrities. They're celebrities. It's probably just like influencers, but
TikTok.
who is taking pictures of celebrities' feet, uploading them to this?
Well, they're
organizing all of this.
Yeah, they're going to their Instagram and taking their photos and cropping them down and doing all that weird shit.
Wiki Feet.
So
I mean, it doesn't do anything for me.
You know what?
I mean-
I lied. I'd rather talk about the shooting than this.
I mean, I have never like came on feet, so I'm open to.
foot job.
Okay, so I can search feet by birth date. That
Look
seems
me up, bro.
unnecessary. Birth date.
222.
Let's keep it above 8. Can you search underaged feet? Jump to 2002. Okay, so you can't search
Underage feet.
underage. You can't search for minors' feet on
Why
here.
do you seem
That's
shocked
comforting.
about that?
I mean, I was
That
hoping
should
you
be,
couldn't.
That should be just fucking.
Search by popularity. Extremely popular feet on WikiFeet. Carrie Smith, who's that? Nichelle Turner, who's that? 5 stars. Nichelle Turner only got 4 stars. Pamela Beach Hasselhoff. I'm assuming that's David Hasselhoff in drag, or some woman with a terrorist name. Daldia Kala Halil Hamlaching.
I think they've probably filtered through all the celebrities' feet by this point. So
none of these are celebrities, dude.
yeah, but they've whittled it down to where they don't really care if they're celebrities. The people like you scrolling through these
They're
websites
foot
are
celebrities, probably, huh?
So I got a question. Why wouldn't you like vet this website before you brought it up as a podcast?
Because I wanted an honest reaction. I wanted to learn and explore with you guys.
talking about dead
and the
air, and
listeners.
here you are just
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, WikiFeet exists. I mean, dude, you know,
they need to step up their game.
have fun with knowing this information, and what you do with it is up to you. But WikiFeet's a thing, and I'm forever changed.
Hopefully for the better.
Yeah, I am fucking just beyond.
Dude, I started watching a fucking TV show, and I don't watch fucking TV shows because they usually have bad, like, porn acting in it. Like, you know, like, I walk in and fucking Janelle's watching Charmed, and I'm like, hey, you're a subhuman. What are you watching this for? But someone told me to watch Dating on the Spectrum. I thought it was an autobiography about myself, and I turned it on, and I was like, whoa, maybe I'm not autistic, because holy fuck, these people are autistic. And it is top tier 10-star cringe, but also kind of fucking touching. Like, I was like, oh man, I like, you know, I want these people to fall in love. But holy fucking shit. The characters on Dating in the Spectrum, dude, you have to watch it.
They're not characters; they're people.
They're real people. You're right. You're right.
You
You're right. Good point, Dylan. Autistic people are real
actors.
people.
No,
Yes.
they're not.
These are the best actors I've ever seen in my life, first of all. They're such method actors that someone was like, hey, mom and dad, you should like fuck up the uterus so that it comes out, like do drugs and do all this fucked up shit so the baby comes out autistic so that it's really good at acting like it's autistic, and then we'll put it on a dating show. I mean, the amount of homework they did to put this show together is fucking breathtaking. So anyways, these actors who play autistic people go on these dates, and dude, it's fucking insane. Like, they don't, I mean, you know, they have like less game than probably like Dylan or Brian. Not that much less, but like sit down at a date and they're like, what are your hobbies? What do you like? Do you like dinosaurs? Like,
Yo, they're literally going on dates. Are you going on a date? Dylan?
but
I
that's
ain't
my
going on any
point.
dates.
That's my point. These
It's been a
motherfuckers
month
are
and a
going on
half,
dates.
cunt. Like, fuck you, man. I'm
got
still
no game.
sulking.
You're always
right.
sulking.
You're
I'm
right.
sulking.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah, a little bit of life up for date for Dylan. He's in his pupa stage. So if there's any single ladies out
What
there,
does that mean?
you're in a cocoon of emotion. So if there's any ladies looking for,
Did you learn that on this dating show?
I definitely, basically, I think butterflies. So if there's any ladies looking for
You're my
like
poopa.
a really long, narrow penis,
You're like not close to wrong. Like,
we like to call it the infiltrator. Like, have you ever played Splinter Cell? Like the first 2 games, it's kind of like that kind of vibe. Like, there's a penis inside me. I didn't feel it come in, but it's so deep that like
you can't ignore it.
I can taste it. That's the kind of vibe.
Well,
you
let's not get
And he's really
crazy.
stealthy. Like, he literally. Not most of the chicks he sleeps with, they don't even realize they're being slept with. Like, they're going to their car and they're like boop boop, and they open. They're like, oh my god, there's someone inside me, and he's like, shut up, bitch, and he's like choking them and.
So now you're a rapist.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I am never gonna find love.
So yeah,
Now if they listen to this podcast,
any
dude,
single
yeah,
ladies or single dudes out there,
dude.
have you ever thought about like dating a dude? Maybe.
No.
No, you want to just try it out.
No.
You want to just like give it a good old college try, like out of college,
Like an actual date? 'Cause
no, like a locker room full of college dudes.
Oh, well. If that's the mood.
I did.
Read the room.
That's the vibe. Yeah, read the room, dude. Read the room.
I'm not going to be the fucking asshole standing on the side.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
like,
know. Or I will be the asshole standing on the side. You know what I'm saying?
don't.
I am alone. It's okay. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I've never talked about suicide or anything before, so if I wind
That's
up dead,
comforting.
it's because
I kind of need you to like continue doing this.
Yeah.
So if there's a reason to not kill yourself, it's I'll make fun of you for an hour every week if that makes you feel better. Maybe it
oddly does.
turns into like this weird exhibition thing where like every week you wear less and less clothes until you start getting calls. We like kind of do like a farmersonly.com themed thing where I'll bring in guests like horse girls or whoever I think your type is for the week. I'm not going to get any input from you, but I'm going to start bringing in girls or men or people that I think that you would maybe be a good pair with. And this week, the first one of those guests is my friend Brian. I've known Brian since I was a little kid. He could be gay. He might not be gay. He probably isn't gay, but
Look
he's
at his
very
shirt.
open-minded. He's very open-minded, and I think both of you guys could try it out, go for a bike ride, go get a tandem bike and some
You
fucking ice
lost me
cream.
at bikes.
Yeah.
You don't ride bikes?
No.
Yeah, I
I don't really do
will say
anything.
I'm not a bike person too because my problem with every bike is the seat is never big enough, so it's usually penetrating me in some way or another, and I have to stand up, and then I got bad knees because I'm fat, and it's pain, too much pain. So I got an elliptical because bikes. I'm not skinny. You're a bike person. You could ride a bike.
I could one.
You're
but
small enough to ride a bike and
I-
have it not go
but
inside
I
of you.
don't.
Why not? Let's get bikes together, dude. Bro date. Let's go get bikes. All three of us get bikes. Fucking.
I don't even think you can find bikes right now.
Really?
Last time I was in Walmart, last couple times, like the bike area is just empty.
Okay, well, one,
Is it
I
'cause
know
of the
I'm
virus?
trash, but I'm not buy a bicycle at Walmart trash. Okay, I live in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I'm gonna
You
get something.
can't afford no
that's way
fucking
too-
bicycle
Buy a
outside
bicycle.
Walmart.
Hey
Buy a
man, I'm about to
bicycle.
be homeless soon. I'm gonna have a lot of extra money.
Dude, homeless people are loaded.
Yeah, bro, dude.
bro, dude.
You'd be the only homeless person with a fucking job too.
And
dope.
a decent ass truck, bro.
Yeah, we gotta hook you up with Jeppy. You gotta move in with Jeppy, or you're gonna be sleeping on this fucking couch in
That
the
looks
studio.
terrible.
It's
It
not great.
reclines.
Not gonna lie, it's not terrible, but it's not good. It's
Yeah,
like
about the.
it's like dating on the spectrum.
I know I haven't said I was gonna kill myself, but
But you're revisiting.
You're really
it.
pushing them towards it.
we're
You're-
really winding in there.
All I'm saying is you need to watch Dating on the Spectrum. It's very fucking interesting, and just I don't want to ruin it by telling you all the funny parts, but there's fucking funny parts, and maybe they're funny to me because I'm a horrible person, but it's not supposed to be a comedy.
So is it what streaming service is this?
Netflix.
Netflix. Of course it is.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Hulu doesn't have shit. Hulu has like fucking Virgin Anime and fucking like
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. I mean, we've seen every episode. I've seen every episode, so I don't
too.
need to watch
A few times.
King of the Hill. It's a great show.
Yeah,
Dating on the
Netflix
spectrum.
has got all the good stuff. The autistic kids dating and then like
Autistic kids
small
dating,
children
yeah.
twerking. It's
Oh yeah,
They're
so
really-
what is the show that everyone's
Cuties?
like? No, is it
Cuties?
still on Netflix?
I'm pretty sure. Like I just saw an article where they said they had to watch over 650 little girls twerk to find the cast. They watched
Excuse me?
650 little girls twerk, and no one seemed outside.
Now, what's their criteria? Like, what little girl?
I didn't
is
get that deep
the
into it.
most attractive to them?
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
no,
why it's
that's-
so
that's-
fucked up.
How do you pick
literally
the
what it
best
is.
little girl twerker?
They're like making a burlesque show for
Yeah.
8-year-olds. It's really fucking weird. Like, and any mother or father or any
They're how
family
old?
member
They're
that's
8?
helping these girls do this,
They're
they
like
need a
young girls.
I want to say that they're going to be in like they're probably tweens.
yeah, probably 11.
if her
12.
fucking 18th birthday is the next day, you're like, okay, well,
no,
but
they're
like,
definitely not that old.
yeah, they're like kids.
Yes, like like your daughter,
like my daughter's age.
Yes.
All right, well,
Yep.
hey, we murdered the whole cast. Sorry, like fucking.
Well, the parents need bags thrown over their head and
oh yeah,
hard
put them in a
apples thrown at them
yeah,
until
put
they
them in
die.
a van with no markings on it, and drive them to the Tillamook factory. not for free samples, but to let the fucking blind justice of the cheese empire do work on them for their sins against humanity and children.
They won a fucking award.
They won an
Sundance
award
Film Festival
from fucking like the Pedogate Foundation, like
directing award.
like this was
dramatic.
wonderful. This was wonderful entertainment. I loved this. Like came all over my feet.
Yeah, apparently it's like a French film,
It's a French film, of course.
so it's
Speaking
legal.
of cheese,
but produced by Netflix though.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Well,
of
Netflix
course.
is a worldwide thing. Speaking of cheese, you got more cheese?
French? Well, I'm just saying,
Oh,
cheese,
speaking of French,
you know,
yeah,
it's a bad.
fuck their
it's a bad
warm ass
joke.
cheese they serve
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
It's got,
fucking-
it's got the rain because we let it age outside. Fuck off and put ice in my water.
11-year-old girl. That's what it's based on. 11-year-old girls.
Hey, that's a little too young
Yeah, it's a little
for
fucked up.
the law,
Yeah,
You know,
like,
I mean, how
have you
is
heard of
that?
Nancy Drew, bitch? Like,
dude.
wholesome shit.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus or like Dr. Phil or something, because yikes.
Now,
That's just like,
now
that
tell me
blows my
why.
mind. That blows my mind. But not going to post on Facebook about it because I'm not a loser. And, clearly it's fucked up and I don't need to hear. Go to my change.org petition. Like, I don't know, you don't watch it. Maybe it's a trap for all the people who do like that shit. They all watch it.
They go on a list.
And they go on a list. And they get put in the white van and they go to Tillamook.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of 40, 45-year-old moms that watch that show. Like they're gonna be like, oh, the ones that are fucking.
Do they want their
barren?
daughters to twerk?
Is that the barren? Is that where you can't have children?
I don't know if you can say
Just
barren.
barren ass.
I don't know if you
fucking
can say
just
barren anymore.
Trashy ass bitches. If I had a daughter, I'll tell you what I'd do.
I'd
make her twerk on TV.
Yeah. She's sad. She's alone. No one's taking her to Tillamook for free samples, and she just wishes she was twerking since she was 11. So she had like a.
I'd feed her cornbread and make her do sit-ups, and then I'd teach her to twerk.
Glad she's barren.
The earth.
I know that was. Thanks, Brian. Thanks for pointing out the part of the. Never mind.
Yeah, we need a meteor. We need a meteor to like fucking hit the earth. I think, and kind of give us a good hard reset. Go back to chucking some spears at giant cats and stuff.
Where,
You know what I mean?
Where are the
Not
giant
showering.
cats coming from?
I think they
Evolution
kind of,
again?
Yeah.
So
they
you're
kinda
talking
come
like
back- they come
another
back.
couple hundred million years from now.
Oh, yeah. I'm
I thought
talking
you meant
about, like,
us chucking spears.
We
and I was
all go
like,
away,
oh,
and then it comes, kind of restart humanity. We go back to the Stone Age. Dinosaurs somehow come back. I don't know.
that would be the
fucking-
ultimate ending for reincarnation to be real. Everyone gets wiped out at once and comes back at the same time.
Oh, like instantaneous?
Instantaneous.
Oh, like a,
not instant.
Like a magic
I
trick.
guess not instantaneous.
So, you're
but
like Jesus is like David Blaine, basically.
I mean, that's kind of the stories they tell you.
Oh, I
Like,
think
a
we
little
missed the
bit.
David Blaine thing. He's gonna float on the fucking balloons and die. Did he die?
Is that live?
It was
Oh,
August
sorry, I just,
something.
like, yelled.
David Blaine tries to kill himself. So I listened to him on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was gonna like float. I failed my balloon test, but never gave up. What does this mean? Just do the thing, though. He was gonna tie himself to a bunch of helium balloons and float up to like 20,000 million goddamn feet in the air. Not sure what the plan
And
is.
then jump or
David Blaine Ascension. It's live in 2 days. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll forget about that.
Yeah, I'll
in
forget about that.
4
Never watch
hours.
it. But yeah, dude, did you see him on Joe Rogan?
No.
He like threw up a frog into Joe Rogan's hand and had Joe Rogan stick an ice pick through his bicep, and I was like, "This boy crazy."
Isn't it kind of like against the comedian's rule to like be friends with a magician? Isn't that kind of like?
Is
a
that an
thing?
unspoken
I don't know.
thing?
I feel like they had to battle at stage time for stage time at one time
Oh, at
back
the
in the
lower
olden
levels.
days.
Right,
And like
right.
so, like comedians just had this grown hatred for.
Right, they're hacky. They're taking.
Yeah,
stage time.
they're-
It's like,
they're-
he eats fire. Well, I swallow swords. Fuck you.
I tell dick jokes. I don't know really how they felt superior,
Right.
but I'm on the comedian side.
August
So
31st.
fuck those
Wait a
black
second.
magic freaks.
August 31st at 3 a.m. Obviously, must be like in a different time zone, but he's going to tie himself to what looks like 30, 40 helium balloons.
You should count them.
And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. He's gonna I don't know what the plan is, right? You get up there, you're like, wow, I'm really high up. What the fuck am I thinking? And then wait for the helium to dissipate. Does he?
Balloons start popping.
I think he lets go and he's gonna put on a parachute, or not sure.
So that's not even like magic. That's just a stunt.
He's not really a magician. He's kind
You
of
said
like
he puked up a frog.
Yeah, but he also
Well,
ate
you just
the
gotta
frog.
eat one and you throw it
Yeah,
out.
he literally
Steve-O
ate
did that. He did it with the
Right. He
goldfish.
swallowed a bunch of water, ate the frog, fucking barfed the frog up into Joe's hands, and then, magic. He does card tricks and shit, but he's more like an exhibitionist.
Sounds
than
like
a
that's something they
magician.
would make you do on Fear Factor.
Right. Which, that's probably why Joe held out his hands for a fucking barf frog.
At least he didn't pull it out of his ass.
I would have been way more interested in seeing that.
I'm not
to be
saying
honest.
I'm not saying I don't want him to die. I'm saying I want him to die. Kinda. A little bit.
Yeah, no, it's like you don't watch NASCAR to watch them race. You watch to watch Dale Earnhardt crash into the wall and die.
Right.
Highlights, baby.
And then you just keep watching it and jerking off.
So it's pointless to watch this live. Just wait for the highlights.
Right. I thought it already happened, so I was gonna watch him.
It would be cool to watch him die live.
That would be crazy. That would be fucking nuts.
And I say that, and everyone's like, "That's fucked up." But I guarantee he gets interviewed before this, and they're like, "What happens if the worst happens?" Well, I die.
I go
And
to
he
meet
goes, "But
Jesus
you know
today."
what? It's worth it, and I signed up for this, and that's what I'm gonna do because I'm David Blaine and I'm amazing."
Guess I'm
That death is warranted at that point.
Yeah, then he becomes a legend.
Exactly.
He's up there doing card tricks for Jesus now, and he's a hero.
You keep going back to Jesus. Are you like?
I just miss
Coming
Keegan. I just
into
miss
something,
Keegan.
or-
I'm trying to lure Keegan in.
Oh,
Like Keegan,
I
we
see.
talk about God more now.
I don't.
Leviticus.
I think
bread.
that. I think he would like
Ezekiel
it less.
bread, Leviticus 49:69, bro. Wu Tang, I'm all about JC. He's up there guiding.
Pennies?
He's up there guiding my strokes.
Nice.
He's on 2 longs and a short. She'll love it. Just keep it on a loop. Thanks, man. You really are the body of Christ or whatever.
That'll work.
Jesus, you're the body of
Speaking of the body of Christ, why does Jesus have abs in every picture? He really is the
He walks
body-
everywhere, man.
The body of Christ, dude. He's the fucking he's on that elliptical. He's doing the crunches. He's I'm building houses. I'm fucking walking on water. Why is Jesus always ripped?
It's that good bread and the fish. That's it.
Dude, you're right. Maybe he was the whole time. He's not trying to save us. He's just trying to be showing you how to be jacked and toned. He's you gotta drink wine and eat crackers and only have fish and just build houses and you'll be yoked and you will get so much fucking more pussy. Grow the hair out, get the goatee. It was a style guide. He was the first Queer Eye show, but it was literally for a straight guy because he doesn't
It was
like
for
the gays,
CrossFit
right?
gyms.
It was definitely straight eye for a straight guy. He was the first. He was the true pioneer of men's metrosexuality. He was this is how you gotta be, dude. Wrap a fucking towel around your cock and just walk around and giving people fish. It's a perfect lifestyle.
And work with wood.
And work with wood.
How do you guys feel about this being your last episode? just curious.
It's really
Totally
wild. You
comfortable.
can go as hard on Jesus as you want to, and no one will.
No one
ever
gives a
give fuck
shit,
anymore.
yeah.
Christian, because they can't. It's against the rules. What are they gonna do? Yell at us? And then what?
Right.
Be violent?
Christians?
Yeah.
They're
forget-
the most judgmental fucking people.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
they
they were
won't
the most
A lot of
forgiving.
them won't say anything. They're
thought they were
starting to
the
get a
mo-
lot more quiet about it. They're starting to turn into Mormons in the sense of if you're super religious, you're just kind of nice to people and just mind
Yeah,
your own business.
I feel like the whole mainstream religion is slowly starting to.
Yeah, because you are now the outcast, so they won't, and they'll name you're not. It's just not
totally. I thought they were supposed to be
not
super
even in the
forgiving,
sense of
right?
people that are praying at schools, that's fucked up. If you go into a school and you're that kid can't pray here, it's go fuck yourself, dude. Of course he can, as long as he's not being annoying to other people and kneeling down in the middle of the hallway while class is getting out, yelling something gibberish, whatever the fuck they yell for the other religions that aren't Christians.
Yeah, the only time praying in school is okay is if there's an active shooter.
Fuck!
I like that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Went darts.
I like that, duid
I'm sorry.
That was kind of
I have sweat behind my knees right now.
Did you just black out for a second?
I just I had a stroke and I was like, bro.
God spoke through you. Fucking just.
Tell them the truth. Oh, please clip that.
That was yeah. Jesus Christ. That was
Our subscribers and like the Facebook likes went way down after that school shooting comment I made.
Or they go way.
They just fucking Dylan Klebold loves your post. You know, fucking.
that's fantastic.
I have sweat behind my knees. I do. I really have like not sweaty knees, like sweat behind my knees. You know, like the little man pussy you get when like you close your knees too long.
The knee pussy, yeah.
Yeah. It's
when
wet.
you
It's
close
very
your
wet.
knees too long.
You know, like when you're fat and you probably don't
no,
know what
he
it feels
doesn't
like.
know.
No, I
He doesn't know.
Okay, well, take a walk in the wild side with me. When you're really overweight and you like have your knees like bent up like this, and there's a lot of skin touching and hair, and just it's fucking irritated, and there's varicose veins, and it's just a fucking just a bunch of shame touching each other. It gets really wet in there. And I can't resist that. I extend my leg and I feel the moisture, and then I don't know what to do with his wet hand.
You smell
it. Thank you. I have not smelled that live on air, but I'm fine. I'm fresh and clean. It doesn't smell weird. But if you ever smell your belly button?
No,
Bro.
I have an Audi, so I don't really.
Bro, I have the deepest belly button. Like, it's like the fucking thing that swallows the horse in the kids movie. We're like, Atreyu!
Dude,
the swamp.
Yeah, the swamp in the fucking, what's the Neverending Story? My belly button is like the swamp in the Neverending Story. There's little Indian boys losing horses in there. But if you stick your finger deep enough and you pull it out, you will get lint, and you will get the stench of like a homeless man's asshole. And I don't know why the inside of my belly button stinks. Frequent shower. I don't stick anything in there I'm not supposed to. You know, I don't lose like chicken nuggets in there, but it smells just like an asshole inside,
So
deep inside my belly
disgusting.
button. And I don't know why. And I just thought I would share all of these bodily facts.
And I'm sorry that I have to say this, but I cannot like get like does.
I'll get you.
When you come on your stomach. Does it pit up?
Dude, maybe that's it.
You're just smelling old.
Maybe I'm missing a spot. No, but I have this trick.
I have a trick.
So
about coming on my belly.
I used to get Zach with this. I used to just come all over. No, I used to stick my finger in my belly button and get this just like rank smell, and then he'd be across the room, and I would blow on my finger towards him, and he would just be like, on his phone or playing a video, and I see him just go, what the fuck? I was like, oh, what? Oh, I farted. Or like, just play it off like grandma's home or something, like
Grandma's home.
It's just like, ugh. But then it progressed to where, you're like itching under your balls and doing even grosser shit and then blowing your finger. And then it got out of hand and we had to stop. That's also why we got separate rooms when we were kids because I was just.
And they started showering.
Yeah.
I guess if you were kids, that's fine.
We were young.
I was.
It was
nasty
like
as
a
fuck when
yeah.
I
Was a little gross. Like I wasn't like saving up my boogers or anything, but I was definitely like exploiting my body odor. So yeah, watch Dating on the Spectrum. It's really entertaining. It's family friendly. It's cute. It's like a Disney movie if they were retarded.
I was gonna say he's gonna use the hard R.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you're not supposed to say retarded. My bad. What do you say? What are you supposed to say?
To be honest, I don't think anyone cares right now about that word.
Thinkingly challenged or what? Like,
Thinkingly challenged.
I'm sorry. I mean, my nephew's autistic, so I'm allowed to, right?
Nope.
Okay, fuck.
I got a color TV, so I should be able to say the N-word, right?
Oh, Dylan. Wow.
I was snapping within the
Oh, God. So, yeah, ladies, this has been just a giant PSA to try and get fucking Dylan some...
I created a Tinder profile for for shits and gigs, just literally out of curiosity.
Fucking bottom of the barrel,
Bro,
baby.
get ready.
Terrifying.
What are the other ones? There's the Facebook one.
Bumble,
there's the Grindr for
Facebook.
boys.
Oh yeah.
Get a Grindr.
Lock 'em
for
down.
boys.
Around here.
Ooh, could you imagine a North Idaho Grindr?
Just
Bunch
hairy.
of closeted
fucking-
mechanics just fucking in Trump hats. Like, yeah, I'll eat your asshole. First date. You're like, whoa, damn, savage.
I would expect nothing
I
less,
would expect
sir.
nothing less. I'll change your oil and change your oil.
No, and I put it on there. I was like, I don't know why I'm on here. I feel like I'm too old to be on here. I'm just gonna roast your pictures. That's literally what I put on there. I don't know what.
Yeah,
it's so awkward.
Might be a good strategy.
There is no good strategy on Tinder.
No, there's
Because
no
they're all
strategy
great.
at all.
Well,
There's
yeah,
just-
I mean, first of all, they look like
you got bitches looking just for attention, that are literally there just to get blown up, and they don't give a fuck.
which doesn't work because I need attention.
So that's pretty much what Tinder is. Just bitches looking for attention.
Well, and not to mention, I looked through his, and they all look like fucking Minecraft characters. They're like blocky and weird eyes are all outside like fucking goldfish from the county fair, and it's just like...
Yeah, there's some good ones.
I think I hit it at a better spot. 'Cause
Did you?
They're all coming back for college. So if you go into the Pullman area, They're
Yo,
all like,
well, yeah.
but then I get into the thing. Now it's weird because
need to see some ID.
they're like 22, 23 years old, and I'm like, that's not super young. But once I hit 30, to me, that's like that different. That it's just a mental weirdness of like, I don't know, I'm not very smart, but I know you're fucking dumb. But and I feel
Yeah,
bad.
but let's be honest. You're not going to be hooking up with chicks on Tinder for the stimulating conversation.
I'm not going to be hooking up on chicks with Tinder at all.
You're trying to get that
I do not do the
farmer
whole
hand on your fucking pee-pee.
the random meetup situation gives me more anxiety thinking about it than I'm going to invite this random psychopath to my home.
Right.
Why would you?
What?
Hopefully, there's more people there if there's a party.
Well, no.
Right. You're like, yeah, I'm having a party. She comes in, there's no one there. She's like, I'm going to be fucking murdered.
Then you
This is
pull
what
your
we
dick out.
call the Crystalia.
Yeah. Oh. Speaking of Crystalia, I'm guessing 10-minute podcast is not coming back with Brian Callen and Crystalia, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Neither one of them. They're done. They're both done.
This is actually a really good idea. In your bio part of Tinder, just put a link to this podcast.
That's genius because it will filter out anyone who has thin skin.
all of them.
It will filter out all.
But you guys,
females.
you guys will get more viewers. You know.
Probably not.
Dude, we should do Tinder swipes live on here.
It's deleted. I already deleted it
No,
again.
reinstall
It'll just
it.
be when I get bored, I'll go on. I do not
Keep
want it on
your
my phone. Nope.
Pay for the
Nope.
premium. Is there like a premium
Yeah, I'm
version of it or
definitely
something?
not going to fucking do that.
So you can pay to have unlimited swipes. The issue is I never run out of swipes because I said no to so many people.
Oh,
It's like I don't need to pay for that.
You're like a Tinder elitist.
just like
Like, nope, too much mascara.
when you're like, so I'm 35, and I have
really?
like a 5-year rule, like 5 down, 5 up.
Dude, that's fair.
And
I'm going to
See, I'm more of a none up, 28 down, or
because the issue
What?
is,
Math on
is
that. No.
even if you're looking at, let's say, 25-year-olds, and you're like, wow, she's gorgeous.
Right.
That bitch ain't looking at 35-year-olds. What's the
right.
point?
So it's kind of a one-way
Unless she's
street.
got
You're like,
some
she
real
doesn't really wanna
issues.
fucking-
Or she's
Or
just
looking for
looking for you to
kids.
pay for something.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no point.
Hooers.
But you're saying you wouldn't date like a 28.
I'm not saying I wouldn't date them. I'm saying on Tinder, you're wasting your time. They're not fucking looking for you.
Right. They're at a different stage in
God,
life.
you've been alone for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, he's the guy you got to talk to. He's really good at this.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't need advice like that.
I'm saying
Yeah, I don't need advice from the single guy.
Check it
I
out.
need advice from the guy who's happily married.
You go on a date with him that's like a friend date, but you're talking about how to be sad and alone. But then at the end, you guys kiss, and then you realize you're in love.
Dating on the spectrum.
Dating
You're
on the
really,
spectrum.
oh my god, dude.
All I'm saying is if you watch Dating on the Spectrum, you'd be like, you know what? This actually isn't as hard as it is for them. So maybe I should date autistic chicks. Because you'd be the smoothest talker on one of these dates. These guys are like, do you like dinosaurs? And you're like, listen, bitch. And they're like, whoa, he's got the voice of an angel. And they're just like, on your first date in the middle of like a boba shop or like a fucking rice emporium. I don't know where you take autistic kids on dates. All I'm saying is make sure they're autistic, make sure they're over 18, and just fucking swoon them, dude. Come in singing some fucking Frank Sinatra, you know, pick them up off their feet, you know, go, you guys ride bikes off into the sunset, watch some manga. You know, I don't know what they do. They're all into anime.
Watch some manga.
They're all into anime and dinosaur and video games, and that's it.
Is it manga literally like a comic book?
Yeah. So I mean, you know, I don't do any of that weird.
Watch the book.
Watch a book, dude. Watch a book. There's people at home screaming, "Manga's a fucking book, and anime is the show."
Nope, because anyone listening to this is
I
like,
get
I don't
it.
know what the fuck you're
Right.
talking
So yeah,
about.
maybe you're like me, and like if you are screaming at your computer screen or into your like Apple EarPods, I don't care. I don't do any of that weird virgin shit. I like Dragon Ball Z, and that's about where I tapped out. Went on to doing anything else and not watching TV.
I just blacked out for the
That's
last
bad for you.
45 seconds.
Dude,
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna
you
date
can't say
an
blacked
autistic
out
girl.
anymore.
I don't.
It's 2020. You can't say blacked out.
So is Black Label just labeled now?
So, driving in my car today, because I own a car, as you probably may or may not know or assumed. I know I looked so overweight that I'm handicapped and I can't drive, but I drive a car. And we're driving down the road. Janelle sees this car with this just land beast driving this fucking like, you know, fucking Toyota fucking van. Just looked like she was baking bread in the front seat. Or just things are overflowing. And there's a sticker on the car. Hated it as soon as I heard what it said. She's like, that sticker says, save a tree, eat a beaver. Now, first of all, I get it, right? I get it. Like, she's like, you get it? I'm like, look away. I get it. Like, who the fuck eats trees? First of all, the sticker doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Save a tree, eat a beaver. Second of all, if I can find your fucking beaver, you fucking goddamn land beast, like I'm digging through flaps. First I gotta get you out of your like fucking Camry. Then I gotta fucking roll you over and get a dolly. And then once I get in there, it's like the back of my knee.
I can already
slipping
smell it.
around.
I can already
smell the lint that's building up in the creases. It's just so crass, right? And so disgusting. But what made me mad was not the who was doing it, is the logic. Save a tree, eat a beaver. It's so not creative and it doesn't make any sense.
Well, they're implying that
Like-
the beaver is going to chop down the tree.
Oh, did you just blow my mind?
No, I think you're stupid.
Like, yeah, I was like, why did you
this
get
whole
this?
time
'Cause
I'm
So
sitting here
I
like-
didn't get it.
Beavers-
Holy shit!
I
that's
didn't
number
get it.
3 today that
I
I've
didn't get
stomped
it.
all over.
I didn't get it.
Those Tillamook beavers, they'll really
Dude.
fucking trick you.
So
Over there in Wisconsin.
up until this second, I was like so baffled by the sticker that I was like, but you don't eat trees. But then I didn't think that, oh yeah, beavers eat trees.
But they don't really
by-
chop down trees.
So by eating her
I don't think
pussy,
They do.
do they?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
yeah. So
Beavers do.
if you eat her pussy, more trees will grow.
Yes, because she has a algae that grows within her clitoris
Like
that
you'll
will kill
affect
an
the
entire forest.
ecosystem. Like, oh, it just made me so mad. It's too much thinking.
I am now dumber.
Right? Yeah. Sorry about that. So okay.
All
Drink
right.
some water.
Yeah. Take 2 and 3.
Oh yeah. Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Go.
And we're back. Hey. You want to talk about Power Trip vocalist dying? Make it nice and somber.
Yeah, that sucks.
Did you like Power Trip?
Yeah, Power Trip's tight as fuck.
Riley Gale passed away. I'm assuming. I mean, they said in his sleep, but we all know what in his sleep means.
Nope, you don't.
He took too much of something.
Is that the case? Are they drug? I don't
I'm
think.
gonna
I think
just-
they were pretty positive influence on.
Yeah, but so was Nirvana. You know what I mean? So like,
No, they were a very negative influence on.
oh,
a lot of
all
people.
Nirvana's songs are super uplifting and happy, and
Yeah,
he's like,
mhm.
just fucking
Yeah.
shoot yourself and just stand on now. And like, look what happened to him. You know, so like, I mean,
He was gunned down by police.
right? Exactly.
Power Trip wasn't like a sad emo band though.
No, they were like,
yeah, it's like metallic hardcore.
But I thought it was fucking pretty interesting that they talked about him on Fox News. Greg Gutfeld or Gutfeld.
He was wearing his shirt,
Crazy last
the
name.
Power Trip shirt.
Wearing a Power Trip shirt. He's like, hey, kids, you know, just fucking like, hey, youths. But yeah, he's apparently like knew the guy, like hung out with him. When Riley Gale was at his book signing. and
Yeah, the
helped him
Gutfield
hang
show's
out.
probably like one of the only things I like to watch on.
Right, he's kind of like the. I'm
what
not.
we've
This
seen.
isn't an endorsement for Fox News, but of all the anchors and the fucking mannequins they have working there, he's the least insane, and he's funny. He's funny. So
Yeah,
I
he used to
appreciate that.
like produce or be a writer for a show or something.
Yeah, he definitely like roasts people on Fox News, and I'm like, they're getting away with this. Like, he goes in, like they'll be like reading a news story, and he'll do like an opinion piece based on the news story they just did, and they're like, I hesitate to say George Carlin-esque, but they're monologues that he's pre-written, and they just go off.
And he's
Like,
good.
it's like
he's a
10
good
minutes of him
speaker.
and this because this, and it just like it's got a flow to it, like it's a pre-written monologue. And I have seen a few because, like, you know, when you're at my fucking parents' house, he's watching Fox News on like 85 decibels, and like it's just like bah, 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 bah. So I've heard quite a few of them, and they are pretty funny. So
Yeah, he used to be an editor for Maxim.
Oh, that's prestigious. What a guy.
crickets.
Yeah, I don't know what else. My life is boring as fuck. Dude.
What are you gonna do now with all
I
your
don't know.
freedom?
Nothing.
We gotta get your roommate. If anyone, you know, in like another country is looking for a roommate, you want to move to America and live
Nope.
with the famous Dylan Swinford. Now's your chance, especially if you're a female. If you could get a girlfriend and a roommate in like one move,
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Ooh, you don't shit where you sleep.
I for
Don't do
sure. I
it.
for
you don't shit where you
sure-
sleep.
Don't
I
shit
might
where you
shit
sleep.
right next
I
to my bed.
I for sure do not want a girlfriend
There's
at
a
all.
toilet, like,
That's
10
not.
people.
That's not a thing.
You don't want to like just like immediately get married to someone.
No,
Oh, okay.
I've never been alone in my whole life. That's why it sucks. It costs so much to live alone.
Yeah, what the fuck is with that, dude?
It's bullshit. $800 for a studio apartment.
This is why Zynga was
There's like people
off
that
the
like
grid.
be in New York that would listen to this, and I'm like, yeah, studio apartment's $800, and
But like, it's
fucking
$3,000 here. What
they're
the
like,
fuck?
yeah, it's $1,700, and you have to pay an extra $1,200 a month to use the toilet that everyone
There's
uses.
homeless people outside of your front door.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyone want to buy a condo for 160 grand?
Yeah, you can go live
Nope,
in
none of these
Stonehenge,
people
yeah.
want a condo. The
Nice-
internet's
nice
too bad
plug.
out there. Can't do that.
Nice plug.
Buy it, please.
Yeah. What are you gonna do if like your condo sold tomorrow? Would you move in with Dylan and start dating?
I don't have a home.
I would rather date first before I move in.
I'm just saying, like,
But he's leaving, remember?
I
he
want to
might-
break his heart.
He might have to get a house before he leaves because if the condo sells, then he's homeless.
Yeah, I'll have to rent because I
Now-
will have to sell.
Yeah.
before
Now I
go.
have two homeless friends who are both
But
possibly gay.
I can't even sell until my parents move out. So
Right. Yeah, you got fucked on that deal. Move out of your parents, go have a life. They make some weird move, and now they're living with you, and then you're like, can you send them off to college or something?
retirement home.
I could do that
Ooh.
too. I could go back to college. Just get
Why-
a dorm.
Why
Wow,
would you-
that would be.
That's the
kind
most expensive dorm ever.
I know,
Honestly,
but you
weird idea.
you just fucking throw down your cash for the year. You live in the dorm and you just eat on the your food plan that you have.
But you have to
Everything's
buy the
paid for.
food plan.
I know that. I'm aware, dipshit. I
And it's
failed out of college.
ramen
You're talking
noodles.
about an $800 fucking apartment's too much, and you want to go to college?
But see, I can get loans for it.
$80,000
loans. And then America will fall apart, and you don't have to pay it back.
17%.
This is a short term thing. This is not. I'm not
He's
thinking.
like, I'm gonna
long-term.
fail again.
I'm gonna default
Like you
on the
went for
loans.
microbiology, Dylan. What are you thinking? You can't even do addition. Like, what do you? Right, well, I'm in the dorm. You know, it's a place to stay. $180,000 in debt.
Van Wilder
Going to
just
Yale,
forever,
like,
just
yeah.
live there for the rest of your life.
I'd be the most boring Van Wilder ever.
Are you
So
too old?
party.
Are you too old for college now? Is that a thing?
No, there's no such thing as that.
Well, I mean, to live in the dorm.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
That's a different.
no,
vibe.
not technically, but it's still creepy.
Like, what's a creepy age
We had a
to live in the
50-year-old
dorms?
dude when I was
In the
25?
dorms? In the dorms?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
think
weird.
after 26, you're pushing it.
Like, why are his balls so long?
Because you got to think some of the girls coming in are 17 years old.
Yeah. and
So
he's
you're like-
he's like gathering up his balls and like going down the hallway, like just gathering them up.
From the shower, walking
the-
from the
yeah,
shower,
some-
just like, this is the
stepping
men's
on his
floor,
nuts.
honey. Sorry.
That's a lot of extra skin for that much gathering.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Just wait. You'll get there.
He was in Nam. He had some.
I'm not there yet, but I've legend speaks of a testicle that never stopped elongating, and I've heard that it's like your nose; it never stops growing, right? The shit never stops dropping.
So it's like your nut just get denser, it's heavier, just
Yeah, like I don't
think
even know
it's
if
just
they get
gravity.
heavier. It's just like
Just
the
pure
gravity,
gravity,
and
bro.
the skin gets looser, so that your balls just get
Same reason your face starts drooping. That's why people get droopy face.
right. So like all the skin starts going right. I'm looking forward to it because I need a little bit more like extension on my shit, right? Like I've said it before on this podcast, my shit looks like a bouquet of roses.
Yes,
It's all
yes, yeah.
bundled up in the top, and it's all irritated and tight, and my balls are kind of like whoosh, like cascading up, and the skin's really taut.
I have a really bad visual.
So I would like,
It's really
and
bad.
the dick's just kind of riding on top like a little mouse, like where are we going, boss?
Just trying to find his way to
So
that tunnel of a belly button.
Yeah, I need some length to get it out of the situation it's in, or I need to like narrow my thighs.
You know, they make pills for both of those problems.
Thigh narrowing pills?
I mean, weight loss pills. I think those
Oh.
are still a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that any of those work.
Was it
Necessarily.
ephedrine?
Methamphetamines or something? What's
Some
it called?
meth?
Yeah, I mean, I think you really got to go hardcore if you want to lose weight. Like, I need a cocaine habit.
Usually you lose weight with cigarettes. That's not working
You would
out.
think that is not working out for me.
Yeah, because you like will eat to make an excuse to have a cigarette and then come back in and eat chips and dip.
Exactly. Oh, I just had a cigarette. I better eat. Oh, well, I just ate it.
Well, you gotta get those Marlboro Reds. You gotta quit with that fucking menthol.
The
crap
menthol
shit.
is fucking
You're saying
brutal.
a different cigarette would make me lose
Yeah.
weight.
You just go straight for the
there's-
Reds.
There's too much
Red
carbohydrates in my
Red
cigarette.
100s. Make it
Red
happen.
Marlboro Red.
That's
Have you
what
ever
I
smoked a
smoked.
cigarette?
You know, my parents smoked
I-
Marlboro Reds my entire
You're like,
childhood.
Did you ever steal one and like?
Oh yeah, I felt like sick for the rest of the day. Like,
Say,
just,
look at that Polo. He smokes fucking Swisher Sweets, like and like buys them.
look
like
at that fucking face. You smoke pole.
Ding ding. Round one.
I'm attractive. You still have a Polo on.
Jokes on
You
both
still-
of you. You're both attractive. Now kiss. Watch Dating on the Spectrum.
Josh is really like.
I'm trying to solve problems here, man. I'm just like a game show.
I should
host.
start
I'm like,
boxing. That's what we should
I have
start
a
doing.
punching bag.
No, not with you. Like get trained to box.
I'll teach you how to fight, Dylan. I'm like, what you gotta do? I'll smoke cigarettes. I'll be the trainer guy, right? I'll wear the headband.
It's never done it once in his life, but he'll tell you what to do.
And I'm smoking cigarettes. I'm like, you gotta get inside on
Dude,
him,
we
kid.
should try
You're
to
gonna be a contender.
we could make a McDojo video.
A McDojo.
It's
Oh,
those videos of the fake
Yeah.
gyms.
Definitely down for that. Now that I have a gym in my garage, I am gonna be shredded. I don't know about any of you guys, but I'm well on my way to being shredded as we speak. Knees are sweaty.
Mom's spaghetti.
But I have been working out. I'm on week 2, and I have cut out dairy, carbs, and sugar.
I watched you eat chips earlier.
I do eat whatever I want on Fridays and Saturdays. Whatever I want. Those are my cheat days. Hey, dude, The Rock told me what to do, okay? So those
The
are my
Rock
cheat
takes
days.
one cheat day.
Well, yeah, steroids. So
It's true. That's you're
I eat
not
whatever
wrong.
I want.
day, inject.
I eat whatever I want on Fridays and Saturdays. But honestly, like, I tried eating a cheeseburger last week, and it like made me fucking kind of sick because I hadn't had any sugar or carbs or dairy in a week, and I had a milkshake and a cheeseburger, and felt like fucking dog shit. So I went back to eating like figs and rice crackers and fucking coming in my hand.
See, I did the opposite thing. I've been eating so much McDonald's that I'm to that same spot though, where I got McDonald's today and I literally took a bite out of the cheeseburger and I was like,
Dude, that's a weird
Really?
place to hit.
I was like, this
Yeah.
is
That is a
fucking
dark.
gross.
That's a dark
Like,
territory, and I've lived there for most of my life.
Like,
so
that's
I
like
know
my
what you're talking-
turning point. Is like ate so much fast food that I'm like, I can't do this anymore. This is fucking disgusting.
That's when you just gotta go to
Fucking
Burger King.
gross.
You gotta go to Burger King. Those nuggets, they're giving those nuggets away. They're practically making. They're like, I'm making it out of horse
those are
nipple.
straight
Like,
diarrhea.
no, see, my shit
Weight
stays
loss.
nice and smooth. If I had nuggets, I don't have any. Do you get diarrhea from fast food?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody? Isn't that,
No,
isn't
no,
that,
you
isn't
need
that
to-
like supposed to be a
You
thing?
do? Man,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
dude,
like,
lights me up. Fast
I
food
got a fucking-
kills
I mean, not
me.
every
Goat
time, but
stomach.
like every once in a while, I'll eat I'm good today. I had Paul Bunyan. I had some fucking double jumbo cheeseburger and some mozzarellas. Just fucking.
Have you had the
I
ultimate
don't-
whammy?
I don't consider Paul Bunyan fast food though.
But it's greasy
Makes me
cheese.
sick.
I
Yeah,
had
it's like-
deep fried mozzarella sticks, dog. Like
Yeah.
that wreaks havoc on the old system for me.
Well, yeah, like deep fried, like totally. Yeah. Anything like that's baked in oil, it's fucking.
And those burgers that they serve you like open the wrapper and you have to like shovel and squeegee off the grease that's
Yeah,
falling off.
But at
like
least you
what
know
it is.
it wasn't a fucking manufactured patty.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
no,
know,
it's
You know
delicious.
that's real fucking food then.
It's delicious.
Yeah, no, McDonald's burgers are made out of like toenails, dude. That shit's like
But they're
They
delicious.
just literally sweep up all the shit off the floor at the end of the night and they put in this machine that makes patties.
savage. Yeah, I haven't had fast food in weeks and weeks.
Yeah,
I stopped
I
that
gotta get
before.
back on that fucking train. Plus, it's too embarrassing to empty out the backseat of your car. after
Holy
eating too much
motherfucking
fucking
shit!
fast
Yeah,
food.
no shit. You should see that little fucking thing.
So at least when like I've thought about this too because I've had a lot of time to think. So you guys like when girls or something see you, they
like,
kind of
"Oh my God!"
no, they kind of know what they're getting, right?
Oh,
With
yeah.
me, they see me and like my veins are kind of showing on my arms, like I'm kind of like. But if I take off my shirt, it's just like kind of like old man.
Oh, you got that, like-
they have a heightened like
think you're shredded.
expectation. They're like that. He looks fit. He
be
looks
shredded.
good. And I take my shirt off, and they're like.
You look like that old guy with
Oh,
those
and then
shirt
I got
on,
like
New Balances
two
on.
unfinished, filthy tattoos that are terrible, and it's just not good.
Dude,
I need to work on that.
I just solved all your problems. Move to a trailer park. You'll be like the
Oh, I'd be a 10.
king. You'd be a fucking 11. in
Dude,
a
if I went
trailer
back to
park.
Lewiston, I'd probably kill. But I'll never
yeah,
do
you
that.
would definitely like have kids if you did.
Never.
Never say never.
Ever.
Your mom's like,
ever.
"Damn
my
it,
parents
Dylan."
don't live there. I have literally no reason to go back there.
All right,
if I
how
was going
far
to
is-
move away,
how far is Whitebird from-
4 hours.
Oh, so they're not anywhere near Lewiston.
Oh,
Holy
they're
shit.
2 hours from Lewiston. It's 4 hours from here to my parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I
But there's
can't.
still 2
yeah.
hours. I mean, that'd be like me moving to fucking past Pullman or something. You know what I mean? Like
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, that's like
it's the
moving
next
right
one
there.
past Pullman.
Hey, I'm learning geography live. Geography live with Dylan and Josh.
But yeah, I don't
Where's
know.
Antarctica? Who
Yeah, did you
knows?
really expect him to know geography? He didn't
No,
even know about
yeah.
Tillamook, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
My
exactly. Where's the
fuck,
tigers in the
dude.
Euphrates River? Who knows? You know, no one will ever know. Yeah. The only other note I had was for
Disappointing.
some fucking reason, extraterrestrial beings,
That just sounds like
and
a
I don't
bad-
know why
That dude, you know what that is?
Someone told me
it's a
that.
bad pun
That's what that is, but I don't know why I put it down in my notes.
to just use it. Probably at some point.
I think it was a point. I had a point.
Probably had something to do with Goya.
Maybe I don't know. But that's all I got.
Sick, taglines, dude.
Don't know what that was supposed to be.
We were supposed to have Travis Schnabel on, so we have a lot of pent-up excitement that did not get unleashed.
Dude, we have some special episodes coming up. So
Next week is going to be a fucking just a party. It's
So
gonna be a
if you
party.
think my fucking joke game has been on the fucking slack lately, that's because I have not been smoking weed for an entire year.
you're much sharper than you were.
As of Dylan, stop. As of next Friday, I will be able to consume cannabis again. So we're gonna have a fucking silly goose time, and I'm probably gonna do dabs during the podcast.
So should we bring gifts? Should I go to
Definitely.
Should I go across the border and
beer, fucking just shower me with weed.
just throw nugs at
And
you?
then we're also planning another D&D as soon as Avery gets out of the hospital. And then, yeah, so everything plus weed. And we'll get Gimp back in here. We'll get Zingo back in here. We'll start having some silly goose times.
We also
get
might
those two
be
gaming.
on someone else's podcast coming up soon. We're currently trying to schedule that. I'm not going to say what it is or anything yet.
Oh, we're
until
not
we
allowed
have
to say what it-
No, it's not. I just don't want it. And if
Right.
it doesn't happen, I don't want to sound like an asshole saying this.
Two
but
Bears, One Cave invited us, and it's not a big deal. It's not that big of a deal, but...
I would literally be crying right now. There's no way I would have been able to sit here for an hour without saying that.
Am I really sharper when I'm not smoking weed?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long because I still
cut
have
to
been
my
smoking
core.
weed, so I don't forget.
Cut me deep there. I'm like, am I going to turn into a fucking mushmouth idiot?
Next
me.
week you will.
Next week's going to be interesting. I'm going to be like, welcome to the... I'm going to sound like fucking like Neil Young tomorrow or fucking next Friday.
record an album.
That's literally what's been keeping me from recording an
I'll just
album, is
drink
I
a
can't
bunch of
smoke
lean
weed.
and I'll pretend to be Bob Dylan.
Let's do lean.
No,
we'll
let's
take my
not.
dogs like fucking tranquilizers. We'll drink lean. I'll inject weed. It'll be fucking...
How many marijuanas are you going to inject?
I'm going to be the first guy to ever overdose.
You're gonna do one dab
And then
you're
go to
gonna be
sleep. Hey, we got to cancel the
litty.
podcast.
Like you're
I
gonna be
did too
dead.
much.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it without you.
No, you should do it weekend at Bernie Styles. I'm just like, just coming in and out, and you guys are like, so what do you think about politics?
we could do one before.
Oh, I think I need to. So here's the thing: is I can't unless we do the podcast on Friday. I'm not gonna make it till 4 p.m. not smoking weed. I'm waking up at 6 a.m. I'm calling the fucking drug test place. I'm peeing in a cup, and I'm driving straight to Spokane to get weed. Like I am not waiting all day. I've been waiting 365 fucking days.
Okay,
But we can definitely maybe Saturday. I could not smoke all day, which I doubt is
You
going to
won't.
happen
that's not gonna
ever
happen.
again.
Best joke of the night.
Oh, gotcha. But yeah, I'll just like smoke. So I'll overdose on the podcast. We'll just take 19 fucking dabs and we'll just see where it goes. Okay.
Okay,
We'll just push
I
it
can
to the
hang.
limit.
I'm good. Like I go.
Oh, we'll see about that. And this will be your one opportunity to maybe like smoke me under the table. But we'll drink too. Like I'm gonna drink a whole bottle of tequila.
I think though. I don't think you've ever outsmoked me though.
All right, so next week on the podcast, I'm going to outsmoke Dylan, and I'm going to drink an entire bottle of tequila to myself. I'm going to drink a fifth of tequila,
I will not.
and I'm
be
going to
a part of
outsmoke Dylan. Promise.
that. Okay.
Thank you for listening to the Please Stop Cut podcast, and fucking eat shit and die,